You stand at the precipice of your existence, gazing into the void of unrealized potential. Why do you falter? The world bombards you with noise, endless distractions, hollow promises, fleeting validations, but true power lies in silence, in the unrelenting grind where no eyes linger. Today, you will uncover the path to forge an unshakable will, to sculpt a life of purpose, and to shock the world with results that resonate through time. This is not a journey for the weak. It is a call to master your soul, to rise above chaos, and to claim your destiny. Are you ready to grind in silence? Embrace the unseen crucible? Picture yourself in the dead of night, alone, the world asleep. No applause, no witnesses, only you and your resolve. This is where legends are forged in the quiet, where effort meets eternity. The Stoic philosopher Seneca wrote under flickering lamplight, crafting wisdom while Rome burned with excess. His words endure because he embraced the unseen. Consider this: every great achievement began in obscurity. The inventor toiling in a dim workshop, the warrior training in solitude, each chose the crucible over comfort. Ask yourself, what are you willing to endure when no one watches? Take a moment, close your eyes, visualize yourself rising before dawn, working relentlessly, driven by a fire no one else sees. This is your first step. Commit to the unseen, and you will build a foundation no storm can shake. Reject the siren of validation. The world tempts you with likes, claps, and fleeting praise, but these are chains disguised as rewards. Detachment is your liberation. Imagine a lone samurai standing amidst a battlefield, unmoved by the cries of victory or defeat. His sword is steady because his heart is free. The crowd's approval is a mirage that fades, leaving you empty. Why crave what is transient when your soul hungers for the eternal? Reflect on this. Every time you seek validation, you surrender power. The Stoics knew this truth. Epictetus, once enslaved, found freedom by ignoring the opinions of others. Picture yourself walking past a crowd. Their voice is a dull hum, your focus locked on your purpose. Try this now. Write down one goal you pursue for yourself alone, not for applause. Guard it fiercely. Let it be your North Star. By rejecting validation, you reclaim your strength. Forge discipline through deliberate choice. Discipline is not a gift bestowed upon you. It is a muscle you build, a blade you sharpen. Every moment offers a choice, to rise or to linger, to act or to drift. Picture a sculptor chiseling marble, each strike precise, each fragment falling to reveal a masterpiece. Your life is that marble, and every choice is a strike. The Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius rose daily to lead an empire, yet he first conquered his own reluctance. He wrote, "At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, I have to go to work as a human being." What is your work? Pause and reflect. What small choice can you make today to align with your purpose? It could be waking an hour earlier, refusing a distraction, or completing a task in silence. Start now. Choose one action, however small, and execute it with precision. Discipline compounds. Each choice carves your destiny. Master the art of unseen effort. The world celebrates outcomes, but scorns the grind. Yet greatness is not the trophy, it is the sweat, the sacrifice, the silent hours. Imagine a seed buried in darkness, pushing through soil, unseen, until it breaks into sunlight. Your efforts are that seed, growing roots no one sees. The philosopher Zeno, shipwrecked and penniless, rebuilt his life through relentless study, founding Stoicism from nothing. His unseen work shaped centuries. Consider your own grind. The late nights, the early mornings, the moments you push forward. Despite exhaustion, visualize yourself in a quiet room, working on a skill, a project, a dream. No one knows, but you feel the weight of progress. Try this. Dedicate 1 hour today to a task without telling a soul. Let the act itself be your reward. The world will see your results, but only you will know the silent victories that built them. Silence the chaos within. Your mind is a battlefield where doubts and fears wage war. But you are not your thoughts, you are their commander. Picture a general standing on a hill, surveying a raging battle, yet calm, issuing orders with clarity, like Marcus Aurelius, who tamed his mind amidst Rome's turmoil. You must silence the inner noise. Why let fleeting thoughts dictate your path? Reflect on this. Every doubt is a thief, stealing your resolve. To master your mind, start with awareness. When doubt arises, name it. Say, this is fear, not truth. Then act against it. Visualize yourself standing firm, a fortress against your own uncertainties. Try this exercise for one day. Write down every negative thought that surfaces, then burn or discard the paper. Let it symbolize your refusal to be ruled. By silencing your inner chaos, you forge a mind of iron. Harness the strength of detachment. Clinging to outcomes breeds weakness. You cannot control the world, but you can control your response. Imagine a river flowing over rocks, moving without resistance. It's shaping mountains over time. Detachment is that river, powerful, not passive. The Stoics mastered this. Seneca faced exile and death with calm, focusing only on what he could command. Why waste energy on what lies beyond your grasp? Picture yourself releasing a burden, anger, fear, or expectation, watching it drift away like leaves on water. Try this. Identify one thing you're clinging to: a result, a person's approval, a fear of failure. Write it down, then cross it out. Declare, I release this. Act without needing the outcome. This is freedom. By letting go, you gain the strength to move mountains. Build an unshakable core. Life will test you: betrayal, loss, failure, but a strong core bends to nothing. Visualize a lighthouse, standing resolute as waves crash and winds scream. That is your soul, forged through discipline and faith. Epictetus, born a slave, became a sage by building such a core, unshaken by chains or exile. What test will you endure? Reflect. What is the one principle you will never compromise? Write it down. Let it be your anchor. Picture yourself facing a storm, perhaps a setback at work, a personal loss, and standing tall, your core intact. Try this. Each morning, recite a single affirmation of strength. Like I am unbreakable. Let it sink into your bones. Your core is your power. Build it, and no force can topple you. Act with relentless precision. Every step you take must serve your purpose. Waste no energy on hesitation, no breath on doubt. Picture an archer, drawing the bow, eyes locked on the target, every muscle aligned. Your life demands such focus. The Stoic Cato walked to his death with this precision. His every action aligned with virtue. What is your target? Pause and define it. One goal, clear and specific. Visualize yourself moving toward it. Each action deliberate. Each choice a step closer. Try this. Today, eliminate one distraction, turn off notifications. Skip idle chatter and dedicate that time to your goal. Precision is power. By acting with intent, you carve a path to greatness. Transform pain into your forge. Life's wounds, failure, betrayal, loss are not your defeat. They are your raw material. Picture a blacksmith at his anvil, hammering molten steel. Each blow shaping a blade stronger than before. Your pain is that steel, ready to be forged into power. The Stoic Zeno lost everything in a shipwreck, yet from that ruin he built a philosophy that endures. Pain taught him resilience. What will it teach you? Reflect. What is your deepest wound? Not the scar others see, but the one that burns within. Visualize it as a fire, not consuming you, but fueling you. Write it down. This pain is my forge. Now, act. Take one step today, however small, that defies that pain. Perhaps it's facing a fear or working through exhaustion. Each action tempers your soul. By embracing suffering, you craft an unbreakable spirit. Walk the path of solitude. The world pulls you to conform, to dilute your vision for the sake of belonging. Resist. Picture a lone eagle soaring above a storm, its wings cutting through chaos. Guided by instinct alone, solitude is not loneliness, it is your sanctuary. The philosopher Diogenes lived in a barrel, rejecting society's chains to find truth. He walked alone, yet his ideas shook Athens. Why fear standing apart when it leads to clarity? Pause and consider, where have you compromised your purpose? To fit in, visualize yourself walking a narrow path, the crowd's voice is fading, your focus sharpening. Try this. Spend 1 hour today in silence, without distractions, reflecting on your deepest goal. Write one sentence that defines your path, untainted by others' expectations. Solitude is your strength. Embrace it, and you will find your truth. Cultivate relentless patience. Greatness is not a sprint, it is a siege. The world craves instant results, but you must outlast the noise. Imagine an ancient oak, its roots sinking deep over centuries, unshaken by fleeting storms. Your grind is that oak, slow, deliberate, eternal. The Stoic Seneca endured exile, writing letters that outlived empires because he trusted time. What will you build with patience? Reflect. Where have you rushed, seeking shortcuts that led nowhere? Picture yourself planting a seed today, knowing it will grow. though you may not see the fruit. Try this. Choose one long-term goal, perhaps a skill, a project, and commit to one small action daily. No matter how slow the progress, write it down. I trust the process. Patience is your weapon. Wield it, and your results will stand the test of time. Ignite your inner fire. Purpose is the flame that drives you, the spark no darkness can quench. Without it, you drift. Picture a star burning in the cosmos, its light piercing eons of void. That is your calling, waiting to blaze. Within, Socrates faced death for his truth, his fire unyielding even as he drank hemlock. What is your fire? Pause and search your soul. What makes your heart race? Your will unbreakable. Visualize yourself standing before a pyre, casting doubt and fear into the flames. Your purpose rising like smoke. Try this. Write down one thing you would fight for, even if it cost everything. Keep it close. Act on it today. Even in a small way, read, plan, create. Your fire is your power. Feed it, and it will light your path. Command your focus like a blade. Distractions are the enemy of progress, scattering your energy like ash in the wind. You must be a fortress, your gaze fixed on what matters. Imagine a sniper in the desert, motionless, eyes locked on a distant target, every breath controlled. That is your mind, honed to strike true. The Stoic Epictetus taught that we control only our thoughts and actions, nothing else. Why squander your focus on what lies beyond? Reflect. What steals your attention daily? Scrolling, gossip, worry? Picture yourself shutting a heavy door on those noises, your mind clear, your purpose sharp. Try this. For one day, set a timer for 25 minutes and work on one task. Undisturbed. Write down, my focus is my blade. Repeat this daily. By commanding your attention, you carve your destiny with precision. Embrace the weight of duty. Your life is yours to shape, no one else will bear its burden. Duty is not a chain, it is your crown. Picture Atlas holding the heavens on his shoulders, his strength defined by his load. Like him, you must own every choice, every consequence. The Stoic Marcus Aurelius ruled an empire while wrestling his own doubts, yet he never shirked his duty. What is yours? Pause and reflect. What responsibility have you avoided? Visualize yourself standing tall, carrying that weight with pride, knowing it shapes you. Try this. List one duty to yourself, your family, your purpose, and take one action today to honor it. Write it down. I am my duty. By embracing your load, you forge a soul of iron. Silence the poison of comparison. Others' paths are not yours. Their triumphs, their failures, are shadows cast by their own light. Picture a solitary mountain, rising above the fog, untouched by the valleys below. That is your journey, unique, unmeasured by another's climb. The Stoic Seneca warned against envying others, for it blinds us to our own gifts. Why diminish your flame by staring at theirs? Reflect. Who do you compare yourself to, and why? Visualize yourself turning away from their path, your eyes fixed on your summit. Try this. Write down one strength you possess, no matter how small, and celebrate it. Act on it today. Create, build, grow. Declare, my path is mine alone. By silencing comparison, you unleash your true power. Act as if failure is impossible. Doubt is a thief, stealing your resolve. You must move with the certainty of a god. Picture a warrior charging into battle, heart ablaze, knowing only victory. This is not arrogance, it is faith in your will. The Stoic Cato faced Rome's collapse with unshakable resolve, his actions defying despair. What would you do if failure could not touch you? Pause and imagine, what bold step have you delayed, fearing defeat? Visualize yourself taking it now, your heart steady, your mind clear. Try this. Choose one action you've avoided, perhaps a conversation, a risk, and take it today. Write down, I act without fear. By moving with certainty, you bend the world to your will. Transcend your former self. You are not chained to who you were yesterday. Every dawn offers a chance to shed your old skin. Picture a snake, slithering free from its worn husk, emerging stronger, sharper, alive. Your past is that husk. Leave it behind. The Stoic Epictetus, once a slave, redefined himself as a sage, his mind unbound by chains. What version of you must die? Reflect. What habit, fear, or belief holds you back? Visualize yourself casting it into a fire, watching it burn to ash. Try this. Write down one trait you wish to abandon: procrastination, self-doubt, and declare, this is not me. Take one action today that defies it. Start a task, speak boldly, move forward. By transcending your old self, You step into your power, anchor your soul in faith. Doubt erodes resolve, but faith builds empires. Not blind belief, but trust in your purpose, your grind, your path. Imagine a sailor in a storm, guided by a single star, unwavering through crashing waves. That star is your conviction. The Stoic mark is Aurelius faced betrayal and war, yet his faith and virtue kept him steady. What anchors you? Pause and search. Within, what truth do you hold unshakable? Picture yourself standing firm, storms raging, your faith a lighthouse. Try this. Write one sentence that defines your core belief, perhaps in your potential, your purpose, and read it daily. Act on it today, even in a small way. Faith is your bedrock. Build upon it, and no tempest can shake you. Act with eternal intent. Your choices ripple beyond this moment, echoing into eternity. Live as if your life will be carved in stone. Picture a scribe etching your story into a tablet. Each action a mark for the ages. Socrates chose truth over life, his death, a testament to purpose. What will your story say? Reflect. What legacy do you wish to leave? Visualize yourself making one choice today, a kind word, a bold step that aligns with that legacy. Try this. Dedicate 1 hour to a task that serves your greater purpose, no matter how small. Write down, my actions echo forever. By acting with intent, you craft a life that outlives you. Conquer your inner chaos. Your mind can be a tempest, swirling with fear, anger, distraction, but you are its master. Picture a conductor before an orchestra, silencing discord with a single gesture, bringing harmony. Like Seneca, who tamed his thoughts amidst Rome's excess, you must command your inner world. Why let chaos roll when you can impose order? Reflect. What emotion most disrupts you? Visualize yourself facing it, a raging fire and dousing it with calm resolve. Try this. When anger or fear arises today, pause, breathe deeply for 10 seconds, and name the feeling. This is anger, not me. Then act against it. Write down, I rule my mind. By conquering chaos, you forge a soul of clarity. Embrace the grind of obscurity. The world worships the spotlight, but true power grows in the shadows. Every unseen effort builds your strength. Imagine a miner, deep in the earth, chipping away at stone, finding gold no one else sees. Your grind is that gold. The Stoic Zeno toiled in obscurity, his ideas born in quiet study, yet they shape philosophy. What are you building in the dark? Pause. What task do you avoid because it lacks immediate reward? Picture yourself working on it. Alone, your focus unwavering. Try this. Commit 1 hour today to a thankless task of skill. A project hand savor the work itself. Write down, my grind is my gold. Obscurity is your forge. Labor there, and your results will shine. Master the art of restraint. Power is not in lashing out, but in holding back. Restraint is a blade, sharp and controlled. Picture a lion, still amidst prowling prey, its strength in its calm. The Stoic Seneca faced Nero's tyranny with restraint, his words cutting deeper than any sword. Why react when you can respond? Reflect. Where do you lose control? Anger, impulse, words. Visualize yourself in that moment, pausing, choosing silence over chaos. Try this today. When provoked, count to 5 before speaking or acting. Write down, my restraint is my strength. By mastering restraint, you wield power no force can break. Seek wisdom over comfort. The world offers ease, but it dulls your edge. Wisdom sharpens it. Picture a sage atop a mountain, forsaking luxury for truth. His mind clear as the sky. The Stoic Diogenes chose a barrel over a palace, finding freedom in simplicity. What comfort do you cling to that clouds your mind? Pause. What distracts you from growth? Endless scrolling, idle pleasures. Visualize yourself turning away, choosing a book, a challenge, a moment of clarity. Try this. Replace 1 hour of entertainment today with learning. Read philosophy, study a skill. Write down, wisdom is my wealth. By seeking wisdom, you build a mind that conquers all. Rise above the ordinary. Mediocrity is a trap, luring you to settle, to drift. You are meant for more. Picture a phoenix bursting from ashes, its wings blazing against a gray sky. Your potential is that fire waiting to erupt. The Stoic Cato defied an empire's decay, his life a testament to rising above. What pulls you toward the ordinary? Reflect. Where have you accepted less than your best? Visualize yourself breaking free, stepping into a bolder version of yourself. Try this. Choose one area of your life work, health, Purpose and take one extraordinary action today, no matter how small. Write down, I rise above. By rejecting mediocrity, you claim your greatness. Forge your will in silence. The world is loud, but your strength grows in quiet. Silence is not absence, it is presence, the space where your will takes root. Picture a monk in a mountain temple, his breath steady, his mind a fortress. In silence, he finds clarity. The Stoic Seneca wrote his greatest works in exile, far from Rome's clamor. Where do you find your silence? Reflect. What noise, literal or mental, drowns your focus? Visualize yourself retreating to a still place, a room, a moment, where only your purpose exists. Try this. Carve out 15 minutes today. No devices, no voices. Just you and your thoughts. Write down one insight that emerges. Declare, my will grows in silence. By embracing quiet, you forge a resolve that echoes louder than any shout. Refuse to be a victim. Circumstances do not define you, they test you. To claim victimhood is to surrender power. Picture a ship battered by a storm, yet its captain steers through, eyes fixed on the horizon. You are that captain, the Stoic Epictetus, enslaved yet unbroken, taught that we control our response, not our fate. Why let the world dictate your story? Pause. What hardship have you blamed for your stagnation? Visualize yourself standing above it, not as a victim, but as a victor shaping your path. Try this. Write down one challenge you face and one action you can take to overcome it. Act on it today. Write, I am not my circumstances. By refusing victimhood, you reclaim your throne. Sharpen your purpose daily. Purpose is not a single revelation, it is a blade you hone with every choice. Picture a swordsman, sharpening his weapon each dawn, ensuring its edge never dulls. Your purpose demands the same care. The Stoic Marcus Aurelius began each day reflecting on his duties, aligning every action with his core. What is your blade? Reflect. What one goal drives you above all else? Visualize yourself refining it, cutting away distractions, doubts, excuses. Try this each morning for a week. Write one sentence that defines your purpose today. Act on it, no matter how small the step. Write, my purpose is my edge. By sharpening it daily, you wield a life of unstoppable intent. Embrace the struggle. As sacred, struggle is not punishment, it is your altar. Every effort, every sacrifice sanctifies your growth. Imagine a pilgrim climbing a jagged peak, each step a prayer, each bruise a testament. The Stoic Zeno found wisdom in loss, his shipwreck a gateway to philosophy. What is your sacred struggle? Pause. What challenge do you resist, wishing it gone? Visualize it as a holy fire, purifying your soul as you press forward. Try this. Identify one struggle, physical, mental, or emotional, and take one deliberate step through it today. Write down, my struggle is my altar. By embracing it, you transform pain into a divine offering. Master the art of surrender, not to weakness, but to what you cannot control. Surrender is strength, releasing what binds you. Picture a kite soaring high, its string cut, now dancing with the wind's will. The Stoic Seneca faced death with surrender, calm in the face of Nero's wrath. Why fight what you cannot change? Reflect. What outcome do you cling to? A job, a relationship, an expectation? Visualize yourself releasing it, your hands open, your heart free. Try this. Write down one thing you cannot control and say, I let this go. Then focus on one action within your power. Right? My surrender is my freedom. By letting go, you soar unbound. Build resilience through repetition. Strength is not born in a single act, but in countless small ones. Picture a river carving a canyon, drop by drop, over millennia. Your resilience grows the same way, through relentless consistency. The Stoic Cato faced Rome's fall with daily discipline, his resolve unshaken by chaos. What habits build your strength? Pause. What small action, repeated daily, could transform you? Visualize yourself performing it, day after day. You will growing like stone. Try this. Choose one habit: reading, exercise, meditation, and commit to it for 10 minutes daily for a week. Right? My resilience is my rhythm. By repeating small acts, you carve a life of unbreakable power. Seek truth over illusion. The world offers lies, empty promises, shallow comforts, but truth is your compass. Picture a navigator in a fog, trusting only the stars to guide him. The Stoic Diogenes shunned wealth, seeking truth in simplicity, his lantern a symbol of clarity. What illusions cloud your path? Reflect. Where do you chase false reward status, approval, ease? Visualize yourself turning away, your eyes fixed on what is real, your purpose, your growth. Try this today. Question one belief you hold about success, happiness, or yourself. Write down the truth you uncover. Declare, truth is my guide. By seeking truth, you navigate life with unshakable clarity. Act with fearless conviction. Fear is a shadow cast by the light of your potential. Step into that light. Picture a warrior facing an army, his heart steady, his spear raised, knowing his cause is just. The Stoic Socrates drank hemlock with conviction, his truth stronger than death. What fear holds you back? Pause. What bold action have you delayed? Dreading failure or judgment? Visualize yourself taking it. Your resolve a fire no shadow can touch. Try this. Choose one fear speaking out, starting a project 10, act on it today. However small the step, right? My conviction burns brighter than fear. By acting fearlessly, you claim your destiny. Embrace the eternal now. The past is gone. The future unborn, only this moment is yours. Seize it with unrelenting focus. Picture a warrior in battle, each swing of his sword precise, his mind locked in the present. The Stoic Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Why dwell on what was or might be? Reflect. What distracts you from the now regrets, worries? Visualize yourself standing in a river, the current of time flowing past, yet you remain still, rooted in this moment. Try this for 1 hour today. Focus solely on the task at hand, ignoring past failures or future fears. Write down, I live in the now. By embracing the present, you wield the power of eternity. Turn fear into fuel. Fear is not your enemy. It is raw energy waiting to be harnessed. Picture a storm, it's lightning wild, yet capture the light of city. Your fear is that lightning. The Stoic Seneca faced exile with calm, using fear to sharpen his resolve. What frightens you most? Pause. What fear, failure, rejection, loss holds you back? Visualize it as a flame, not burning you, but igniting your will. Try this. Identify one fear and take one small action against it today. A conversation, a decision, a step. Right? My fear is my fuel. Act on it. By transforming fear, you turn weakness into unstoppable power. Build your legacy through action. Words fade, but deeds endure. Your legacy is not what you say, but what you do. Picture a mason laying bricks, each one deliberate, building a cathedral that stands for centuries. The Stoic Cato's actions, not his speeches, defied Rome's decay. What will your deeds say? Reflect. What one action today could echo beyond your life? Visualize yourself taking it, your hands shaping something eternal, a project, a kindness, a truth. Try this. Choose one meaningful act helping someone. Creating something and do it today without seeking praise. Right? My legacy is my work. By acting with purpose, you build a monument that time cannot erode. Silence the need for approval. Seeking praise is a chain around your soul. True power needs no applause. Picture a lone oak in a field, standing tall, without begging the wind's approval. The Stoic Epictetus, scorned as a slave, found freedom by ignoring others' judgments. Why crave what weakens you? Pause. Whose approval do you chase, and why? Visualize yourself walking past their gaze, your heart steady, your purpose clear. Try this today. Do one thing for yourself alone, a task, a choice, and tell no one. Right. My worth is mine. By silencing the need for approval, you claim your sovereignty. Forge discipline through sacrifice. Nothing great comes without cost. Discipline is choosing what matters over what feels good. Picture a sculptor chiseling marble, each cut a sacrifice. Of ease, revealing beauty within, the Stoic Zeno gave up wealth for wisdom. His sacrifice birthing a philosophy. What are you willing to give up? Reflect. What comfort, sleep, leisure, excuses holds you back? Visualize yourself setting it aside, your focus sharpening like a blade. Try this. Sacrifice 1 hour of distraction today, social media, TV, and dedicate it to your goal. Right? My sacrifice is my strength. By giving up the small, you gain the infinite. Master the art of stillness. In a world of chaos, stillness is your fortress. It is not inaction, but clarity. Picture a lake, its surface calm, reflecting the stars above. The Stoic Seneca found peace in exile, his stillness a shield against despair. Where do you find your calm? Pause. What turmoil inner or outer disrupts your peace? Visualize yourself sitting still, breathing deeply, the world's noise fading. Try this. Spend 10 minutes today in stillness, no phone, no thoughts, just breath. Write down one truth that emerges. Declare, my stillness is my power. By mastering stillness, you command the chaos around you. Act with relentless courage. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the defiance of it. Picture a knight facing a dragon, his heart pounding, yet his sword raised. The Stoic Socrates faced death with courage, his truth stronger than fear. What calls for your bravery? Reflect. What risk have you avoided, fearing loss or failure? Visualize yourself stepping forward. Your resolve a fire no dragon can quench. Try this. Take one courageous action today. Speak up. Start something. Face a truth, right? My courage is my shield. By acting with bravery, you conquer not just fear, but fate itself. Seek purpose over pleasure. Pleasure fades like mist. Purpose endures like stone. The world tempts you with ease, but it dulls your soul. Picture a climber scaling a cliff, forsaking comfort for the summit's truth. The Stoic Diogenes rejected luxury for a barrel. His purpose clear in simplicity. What pleasure distracts you from your path? Pause. What fleeting joy scrolling? Indulgence steals your focus. Visualize yourself turning away, your eyes fixed on your goal. Try this. Replace 1 hour pleasure today with an act of purpose. Study, create, reflect, write. Purpose is my compass. By choosing purpose, you carve a life of meaning. Become the master of your fate. You are not a leaf in the wind, tossed by chance. You are the sculptor of your destiny. Picture a craftsman shaping clay, each press deliberate, creating a form eternal. The Stoic Epictetus, bound in chains, mastered his soul, proving fate bows to will. What fate will you shape? Reflect. Where have you surrendered to circumstance? Visualize yourself seizing control, your hands firm, molding your life. Try this. Write down one outcome you desire and one action you can take today to move toward it. Act on it, right? I am my fate. By claiming your power, you rewrite the stars. Let go of the past chains. Regret and guilt are anchors dragging you backward. Cut them free. Picture a ship breaking its moorings, sailing into open seas, unburdened. The Stoic Seneca released his past, finding wisdom in exile's solitude. What holds you back? Pause. What memory haunts you, stealing your peace? Visualize it as a heavy chain, then imagine shattering it with a single blow. Try this. Write down one regret, then burn or tear the paper, saying, I am free. Take one step today unburdened by it, right? My past is no more. By letting go, you sail toward your future. Face your shadows with courage. Within you lurk doubts, fears, weaknesses, your shadows. Do not flee them, confront them. Picture a knight entering a dark forest, his torch raised, facing every beast within. The Stoic Marcus Aurelius wrestled his doubts daily, emerging stronger. What shadows do you avoid? Reflect. What truth about yourself do you fear? Visualize yourself facing it, your gaze steady, your heart bold. Try this. Name one weakness, anger, insecurity, and take one action today to challenge it, right? I face my shadows. By confronting your darkness, you ignite your light. Grind with unshakable faith. Faith in your purpose is the fire that sustains your grind. Without it, you falter. Picture a desert traveler guided by a distant oasis. His steps steady despite the heat. The Stoic Zeno trusted his path, building Stoicism from ruin. What fuels your faith? Pause. What doubt threatens your resolve? Visualize yourself crushing it, your belief a flame no wind can extinguish. Try this. Write one reason you believe in your goal and read it daily. Act on it today, right? My faith is my fire. By grinding with faith, you move mountains. Transform chaos into order. Life is a storm, but you are its architect. From disorder, create structure. Picture a builder amid rubble, laying stones with care, raising a fortress. The Stoic Seneca found order in chaos, his letters a beacon through Rome's fall. What chaos surrounds you? Reflect. What area of your life, mind, work, relationships feels disordered? Visualize yourself imposing structure, a plan, a routine, a truth. Try this. Organize one aspect of your life today. Clear a desk, plan a day, right? I create order. By transforming chaos, you build a life of power. Act without seeking reward. The world craves instant gain, but true strength acts for its own sake. Picture a farmer sowing seeds, trusting the harvest without demanding it now. The Stoic Cato served Rome, Without seeking glory, his virtue its own reward. Why act for applause? Pause. What do you do? Only for recognition. Visualize yourself working in silence, your heart full, needing no praise. Try this. Do one selfless act today, help another. Finish a task and tell no one. Right? My act is my reward. By acting without reward, you find true freedom. Embrace your inner fire. Your passion, your drive is a furnace within. Feed it, or it dies. Picture a volcano, silent for ages, now erupting with molten force. The Stoic Socrates burned with truth, his fire unshaken by death. What sparks your flame? Reflect. What ignites your soul creation? Justice, growth? Visualize yourself feeding that fire, casting doubt and fear into its blaze. Try this. Dedicate 1 hour today to what you love, no matter how small. Right? My fire burns eternal. By embracing your passion, you unleash unstoppable power. Rise through relentless effort. Greatness is not a gift, it is earned, step by grueling step. Picture a climber scaling a sheer cliff, each grip a triumph, each slip a lesson. The Stoic Diogenes lived simply, his every choice a step toward wisdom. What effort will you give? Pause. Where have you eased your grind, seeking comfort? Visualize yourself pushing harder, your muscles straining, your will iron. Try this. Add 1 extra effort today, work longer, push deeper, endure more. Right? My effort is my ascent. By rising through effort, you reach your summit. Shock the world with your silence. Your results, not your words, will shake the earth. Let your work roar. Picture a comet, silent in the void. Its light stunning the heavens. The Stoic Zeno spoke little, but his ideas reshaped philosophy. What will your silence say? Reflect. Where do? You speak when action would suffice. Visualize yourself working quietly, your results a thunderclap. Try this. Complete 1 task today without announcing it, letting the outcome speak. Right? My silence is my strength. By shocking with silence, you prove your power. Become the embodiment of your purpose. You are not here to drift, you are here to burn brightly. To live your truth. Picture a star collapsing, its final blaze birthing a new galaxy. The Stoic Socrates became his purpose, his death a spark for eternity. What is your truth? Pause. What one purpose defines you? Above all, visualize yourself living it fully, every act a reflection of that truth. Try this. Take 1 bold step today toward your purpose, a risk, a creation, a stand. Right. I am my purpose. Now, rise. You began this journey in hesitation, lost in noise. Now, you stand transformed, unshakable, disciplined, radiant. The world waited for your fire. Grind no longer in silence. Let your results scream. Act today. Build tomorrow. Become eternal.